What's the injury report for this weekend? Anybody that's is Avonte Maddox back for it? Any concerns about Lane Johnson? What do you got for me on the injury front for Championship Sunday, Tom?
It seems like Lane Johnson is going to drag his body through this no matter what. I mean, he did not look between plays like himself. He seemed fine when the game was actually going on, but he's playing with a serious injury right now. You know, the other ones, I know that Zach Taylor ruled out a couple of his offensive linemen again, Callahan and Jonah Williams for this weekend. That's going to be significant going up against the Chiefs. And you know, maybe the shocking part of this entire deal is the fact that Patrick Mahomes, according to the Chiefs, has fully participated, taken every rep that he normally would in practice despite a high ankle sprain. We know the history with Patrick Mahomes. He has played through a lot of different injuries, including a high ankle in the week 1 of 2019 that didn't stop him from throwing for 443 yards and 4 touchdowns a week later against the Raiders. He does some superhuman things, but you know, you just have to wonder, are you getting Mahomes at full tilt, or are you getting something like the Mahomes we saw in the Super Bowl a few years ago where you just knew he was trying to do a lot and the body wasn't able to answer the bell quite like it normally would?
I don't think people are talking about the Bengals offensive line against Frank Clark and Karlaftis and Chris Jones enough. So they're going to have once again some reparations to do up front, and I you know, that Bills front seven and what he did can bring. Not the Chiefs. The Chiefs have a better front seven. I mean, we've seen that throughout the season. That's pretty big, Tom.
No, absolutely. And the Chiefs are really disruptive. You know, they play that attacking style under Steve Spagnuolo. And I think that, you know, you're certainly going to see them try to exploit those weaknesses. I mean, it's amazing the job the Bengals did last week. I correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think they gave up a sack in that game with several guys who had started 0 or 1 games previously, you know, in the course of the season. You have to give credit. I know that there's been a lot of talk recently about the Bengals coaching staff and the job that guys like Lou Anarumo has done, which has been unbelievable, what he's done with that defense. And, you know, other than being a defensive coach, it's hard to imagine why he's not getting head coaching interviews right now. Brian Callahan and Zach Taylor with that offense. One of the key hires that Zach made, and he has not made that many staff changes. If you go back, he's never changed out his coordinators. He's made very few position coach changes, but one he made a couple of years ago was getting Frank Pollock in as the offensive line coach. And when you watch the job that they're doing with all those different combinations, it's fairly remarkable. And I'm sure that Frank and Zach and Brian will have a plan for how they're going to try to neutralize those guys. But make no mistake, you're right. They are a disruptive front for that Chiefs team.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.